Lately back with another video, and today's video is just a talk video. There has been just reflecting on a series of events that took place this week. As you all have made aware, back on last Saturday, a week ago from today, we all know that Remy Ma pretty much bodied Nicki Minaj in a diss record called Sheether. So we are currently still waiting on Nicki to respond. She has yet to respond. Just was listening to some of the things they were saying on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and the crew, and they were saying that rappers from Queens are known to not back down from a battle, and they can't understand what she is waiting on. So they was like Ja Rule, LL Cool J, 50, and they was just talking about some of the battles that took place. Even Drake and Meek Mills, you don't wait that long to have a response. But Remy Ma did an interview this week with Wendy Williams, and she said that Nicki Minaj been doing some below the belt things outside of coming back, with a rap. So she was saying how Nicki has been messing with her bag, and that pretty much means she's been messing with Remy's church money. Messing, that title that says you're messing with the church money. She's pretty much messing with Remy's money, telling DJs not to play Remy's records and all that good jazz. So Remy, in response, came out with another diss record entitled Another One. This one, it was okay. I don't think it was as spectacular as Sheether. I really honestly don't think it was needed. I think she had, pretty much knocked her out the box with Sheether. And pretty much this one, all it's really doing is just, like they said, as Charlamagne and the Breakfast Crew explained, they just said that what she really doing is just shooting a dead body. So, was it really necessary, or it's just Remy's just trying to get some things off her chest? I don't know, but we all gonna wait to see what Nicki's gonna do. As the people said, Nicki needs to come back and she needs to say something. They're saying her coming with how much money she make, how her status is, it's not gonna work. She need to come with something a little bit harder. So hopefully we hear from Nicki Minaj soon. I'm curious to see what she's gonna come up with. So yeah, come on, Nicki, we want to hear you. Come on, don't if you gotta go get your ghostwriters or whoever, call Drake. You better call Safari from Love and Hip Hop LA. What you gonna do, girl? Because I think you need to go on and do something. Let's get a back and forth going. I like the battle raps. I mean, it's just authentic in the hip hop culture to do so. So yeah, we'll see what she's gonna do. Speaking of Remy, Papoose, her husband, he has a track out that's like an ode to Remy. I want to say if it's Black Love, it's featuring Nathaniel, and of course he highlights Remy in the video, so you can check that out. It's I mean, I just seen like a short brief of the video on Facebook, but it's really nice. I love to see when couples have fun and enjoy their marriage. I think a lot of these days we have people, you see the cheating, the backbiting, people complain about marriage, and you don't, you see some good, but you don't see a lot of good. So I like the fact that Papoose and Remy, who's looked upon in the music industry, that's looked high upon in the rap industry, just show the beauty of their love. So it's a nice little cut. I think I'm gonna, find the video on YouTube so I can see the rest of it. But it was a really nice little segment featuring their love. Speaking of love, on Tuesday, Tyrese had announced that he got married on Valentine's Day to a lovely young lady. And he revealed a video. A video dropped on Tuesday as well that highlights some scenes and segments of their wedding day. Now, the what's hitting the fan is a lot of people trying to clap back saying, oh, Tyrese fake. You know, he's calling her, you know, his black queen, and we don't know if she's black or not, or she looks too exotic. I mean, I'm going to say she does have, you know, an exotic look. I'm going to tell you that. But from what the sources say, she is half Jamaican. She is half African American, and I think she's got a portion of Ecuador in her. So she's, you know, mixed. But you know, say if you have any type of drop of African American in you, you are considered African American. So she is a black woman. She just look less African American, and I don't know if, you know, people saying that because, you know, she's not dark skinned or her hair doesn't look like the average black woman hair. But congratulations to him, by the way. And if he, you know, found love, that's great. This is his second marriage. He married his first child's mother, I believe, some years ago, and they split. But this is his second marriage, and I hope that he's happy, and I hope, you know, their union is blessed. So we gotta encourage these people, you all. And so, you know, it's like when people hit good news in the media, it's always some type of backlash. So you know what? Just let Tyrese be. Let him live happy ever after. It is what it is. People love who they love. So shout out to Tyrese. Chris Brown. We need Chris Brown to sit the hell down. Chris Brown, sit down. Shut up. Go do some music. So apparently, Karrueche, who was his boo thing, you know, she has put a restraining order against Chris Brown. I think her brother, or I think they say her brother has also put a restraining order against him. And apparently Chris Brown had, you know, she had said that was, you know, Chris Brown was very, you know, abusive to her, and some things happened. But here's my thing. Chris Brown, let me tell you this. A few years ago, you had a situation with Rihanna. You know we was done with you. Some people are still done with you. The music industry let you come back in. You did your Michael Jackson tribute. You said you're sorry. We accept the apology. Why are we back here again with abuse allegations? Did you not learn from your first incident? Why do you feel powerful to abuse women? I am not a fan. I am not a fan of men who put their hands on women. I'm not saying I forgive Chris Brown for what he did. I just look at him cross-eyed. And the music don't pop like it popped when you first came out. So you really need to focus on, you know, raising your child, because he has a child. And you need to focus on the music, because the music ain't popped off like your first few albums. You need to get back and get focused. All this stuff, I want to fight Soulja Boy, which that has been canceled. That fight has been canceled. Go sit your ass down. I don't like it when these celebrities, all this cockiness, go sit down and reshift your career. Because Chris Brown, you on your way out. You just on, to be honest, I already think your reputation has been tainted, to be honest. But I just need him to go sit the hell down. If you're not going to use your platform for positivity, and that's what I don't like, using your platform to go promote a damn fight in you and Soulja Boy. Y'all ain't no damn fighters. You not Floyd Mayweather. And then that's how all the drama, they always hopping on trying to promote and do this, and it just been shut down. And I need Soulja Boy to go sit his ass down. We ain't had a hot track from you since when? You so focused on all the other stuff. Focus on your music. Focus on the gift that God has given you. Stop being out here on this nonsense of what Karrueche said and what. And Karrueche, go have a seat too. Honey, go focus on your career and sit the hell down. Moving on from that. Moving the hell on. On a positive note, shout out to Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper decided to set up a meeting with the governor of Illinois to discuss the funding for Chicago public schools. Now, I posted that on my Facebook page, and I said, well, shout out to him. And it was like I got some little clap back from some people. Some Chicago public school teachers talking about well, he ain't what makes him special. Who made him the authority to go speak on behalf of the Chicago public schools? And I'm like, why not? I don't see other celebrities battling. I mean, I don't see other celebs, trying to stick up for Chicago public schools. I don't see none of the Bulls players doing anything to advocate for the Chicago public schools. But I got to look at the people who did it. These are slightly older and educators. Some of them might not even know who Chance the Rapper is. But, I shout out to him because I shout out to Chance because he's using his platform, to help the youth. And he had his meeting on yesterday. Today is Saturday. So yesterday he had his meeting and he walked out the meeting. I think it was a 30-minute meeting. He did not seem pleased with the outcome. He said he got a lot of vague answers and he's not going to back down on this. And the governor, he came out and he was saying he thought the meeting was positive and Chance is a good man and, he can be the voice of the youth and he's in a good position. I'm like, okay. But still, there's an issue here. And, it's not just an issue with Chicago public schools. It's the state of Illinois. We still don't have a budget. And we're being affected by this because Northeastern Illinois University, which is a 4-year institution in the city of Chicago, they announced yesterday that they were I think they're getting rid of some like their student workers. They're disbanding student workers. And they are also, the employees have to take 5 furlough days. And if you don't know what furlough means unpaid work days. And I know how that feels because a few years ago, my job, we had to take 2 furlough days a month. I believe it was for 6 months. We did, I think we did it from January to June. We had to take 2 furlough days a month. And on those days you took your furloughs, you did not work. They told you to take off because that was an unpaid day. And I think if you had to come in for something, I think it was set up that you would get $1 an hour if you had to come in, if you had to work or event or do something. But honey, didn't nobody come in. They took their damn days off and they whatever. I mean, personally, I was blessed and fortunate. I didn't really feel the real negativity of it because at that time I was teaching classes. So the portion that I missed, the class that I was teaching, my contract, the money I was getting paid for my teacher contract kind of substitute that was missing. So at that time it worked out for me. And I was taking my days and, making my doctor's appointments and all those around the days. This was in addition to still having vacation time. So I, experienced the furlough days as well, but Chance is not giving up. He did send out a tweet saying that he's not giving up, and come Monday he'll have another plan. So I think this is some Chance is planning to work on as well. So shout out to Chance, but it's been pretty crazy out here. It's been crazy in the streets with these celebs and what they got going on. I just want to make sure want to bring back the Oscars. So as you all seen and witnessed on Sunday, what happened with the Oscars, apparently when Warren Beatty went to, announce the winners for the Best Picture, he had the wrong envelope. So what was discussed is that the Oscars, they have 2 envelopes of the same category. It's they said they have an envelope on the right side of the stage, and I think they said they had an envelope on the left side of the stage. And normally when a person wins the award, after they say they usually, if you paid attention the night of Oscars, they did hand the envelope to the recipient during that night. So a lot of them, or they'll hold it until they done their speech and then they give them the envelope to take with them. So apparently Warren Beatty ended up getting the duplicate of the envelopes because the young lady who won Best Actress, she said she had the one they announced her name with, and she said she kept it the whole time. So what we found out is they have duplicate envelopes, which yeah, it was a mistake. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I don't know if people got fired or not. But hey, they said that's how that happens. But I think it was still great overall. One of the best Oscars I probably watched in a while. So that's it. That's all. Stay tuned for more celebrity gossip. If you're not a subscriber, come on through, hit that bell to get my alerts when my videos come on, and go ahead and subscribe. And I want to thank you because I see the numbers in my channel are growing. I think people are starting to appreciate, me doing some different things and reviewing the TV show The Quad. Thank you for the continued support, guys. Like I said, I'm all for doing different things. So yeah, until next time.